not like Google where you just say, oh, Chinese restaurant, to find a Chinese restaurant. Like, you can go into ChatGPT and say, hey, I want a Chinese restaurant that opened within the last 5 years, that's passed every single health inspection they've ever been tested on, and is within the northwest of the city, and is open from the hours of 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Enter. And then, boom, you will find the exact thing you're looking for. That is how... All right, so it seems like in today's era, you're either an entrepreneur, a digital nomad, kind of like just doing your own thing, living completely separated from the matrix and have more freedom than you've ever had in your entire life, money coming in, or you work a job that you hate and you hate your boss, and you might not even like the relationship you're in, and you're tied down by a bunch of things that adult life has just thrown your way, and it just seems like you have less and less freedom as the days go on. And I would love to say that more people are escaping from the matrix than people that are part of the matrix, but it's just not that way. There are more people unhappy with their job. There are more people doing shit they fucking hate all the time than there is people doing shit they love. So this video is for people that want to escape the matrix. So here's how it really works. The first one, depending on how good you are, the first 1 to 2 to 3 years of entrepreneurship actually has very little entrepreneurship involved. It's just like, how can I put it? Let's just say, do you remember being like 5 years old and you were like literally in your bedroom playing with your toys that your parents gave you, and you're just like thinking about all the things that you want to become interested in? Like, does anybody actually remember picking their favorite sports team or their favorite movie or their favorite actor, picking the things that make them feel good? That's exactly how entrepreneurship works in the beginning, when you're just plotting out your escape from the matrix, and you're just plotting out what you're going to do and how you're going to make an income and how you're going to affect people and how you're going to pay it forward. You literally just YouTube search, ChatGPT search, read books, fucking watch content, fucking take in influences, fucking listen to everyone and anyone out there, including me and everybody else on the internet, until one day it's been like 3 years and you've acquired all this knowledge and you have this big light bulb moment and you're like, oh my God, I can't tell you what that thing is going to be for you, but I can tell you that it doesn't matter how old you are, how young you are, how old you are. Because when I was really young getting into entrepreneurship, like 20, 21, the number one reason why it took me so long to get to this point is because I had so much imposter syndrome about being too young. So don't think you've wasted your years and you should have done this years ago, because if it was years ago and you were young, you would just have even more imposter syndrome. So maybe the fact that you're 35 or 32 or 28 or 27 is actually a good thing, because now you have all this experience from all this other shit in your life that you can apply to your future in entrepreneurship and your future of escaping the matrix. Well, you might be saying to yourself, well, Josh, that's all fine and dandy, but I can't even hold a job, let alone become an entrepreneur. I got fucking good news for you. You know how many times I've been fired? Okay, first of all, I've worked for Connie D'Souza, Canada's most celebrated female chef, and I had no issues. Things were good there. But before that, I probably got fired at least 8 or 9 times, and then chose to leave and walk out in a fierce mood another 8 or 9 times. I've had a huge battle with employment over the years, but I've been self-educating myself the entire time, going from entrepreneur to employed, from entrepreneur to employed, till now I never have to get a job again, which is fucking amazing. But it took a long time to get there. But what I'm saying to you guys that can't hold a job, that just have a hard time with employment, you have the best chance at entrepreneurship, because you inherently in your fucking soul can't do something someone else's way for the fucking life of you, which means you are absolutely built to do things your way, your very own way. So like, I highly recommend that you just get into that research stage where you're just finding out what you like and getting curious. I guess that's what I should have said in the last segment. Just get curious and just fucking try shit. And on a side note, this will be a vlog in the future, but just pull out your camera and start filming your progress and start making vlogs and start posting content as you go, because you'll surprise yourself with the connections you make in the future and how things work out for you that way. But yeah, this segment was absolutely dedicated to the unemployed. You guys have the best chance at entrepreneurship. I want to promise you that. We're going to skip all the touchy-feely stuff. We're going to skip all the heartfelt stuff, letting it all out stuff, and just skip straight to how to get out. And the number one way to to live like me or to live like any other entrepreneur out there that's just doing their own thing, the number one way to get there, the number one way to prepare yourself to escape from the matrix is to self-educate. And by self-educate, I mean hop on YouTube and hop on ChatGPT. You can literally type paragraphs and paragraphs of what you want from ChatGPT into ChatGPT. You don't just, it's not like Google where you just say, oh, Chinese restaurant, to find a Chinese restaurant. Like, you can go into ChatGPT and say, hey, I want a Chinese restaurant that opened within the last 5 years, that's passed every single health inspection they've ever been tested on, and is within the northwest of the city, and is open from the hours of 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Enter, and then boom, you will find the exact thing you're looking for. That is how self-education works. It's taking the questions you have about life and taking action on them and actually researching the things that you need to know and the things that you want to know. And through that process, you'll be led to other creators, other videos, other articles, other ChatGPT searches that hint something else to you where you're like, oh, I didn't know I should be learning about that too. And then you start learning about that thing too. And like, guys, like, I'm not saying it's going to be easy or even easier than the job you already have. I'm just saying it's incredibly worth it